The late 19th century witnessed a groundbreaking invention: cinema. It all began with pioneers like the Lumiere brothers in France and Thomas Edison in the United States. They experimented with capturing moving images, leading to the birth of motion pictures. The first films were short and simple, often depicting everyday scenes like a train arriving at a station or workers leaving a factory. These early glimpses of reality captivated audiences, igniting a passion for moving images that would only grow stronger with time.
The invention of the cinematograph, a device that could record, develop and project motion pictures, marked a turning point. People flocked to fairgrounds and makeshift theatres to witness the magic of moving pictures. These early screenings were a communal experience, often accompanied by live music or narration. It was the dawn of a new era in entertainment, one that would forever change how stories were told and experienced. The silent film era, spanning from the late 1890s to the late 1920s, was a period of incredible artistic innovation. Without sound, filmmakers relied heavily on visuals to convey emotions, narratives and characters. This gave rise to a unique form of cinematic language. Actors used exaggerated gestures and facial expressions, while title cards provided dialogue and context. One of the most iconic figures of this era was Charlie Chaplin. His comedic genius transcended language barriers, making him a global star. Chaplin's films, often centered around his little tramp character, combined slapstick humor with social commentary, resonating with audiences worldwide. Other silent film masters included D.W. Griffith, known for his epic Birth of a Nation, 1915, and Buster Keaton, renowned for his daring stunts and deadpan humor.
The late 1920s witnessed a seismic shift in cinema, the arrival of sound. The Jazz Singer, 1927, a part-talkie musical, is widely regarded as the first feature film to incorporate synchronized dialogue and music. The advent of sound revolutionized film production and storytelling. Filmmakers now had a whole new tool to engage audiences: the spoken word.
The transition to sound was not without its challenges. Silent film stars who lacked strong voices or struggled to adapt to the new technology saw their careers fade. Technical difficulties abounded as filmmakers grappled with recording and syncing sound. However, the allure of sound cinema proved irresistible. Audiences were captivated by the novelty of hearing actors speak and sing. Sound ushered in a new era of realism and emotional depth in filmmaking.
The 1930s to the 1950s marked Hollywood's golden age. This era saw the rise of major film studios like Paramount, MGM, and Warner Brothers. These studios exerted considerable control over the film industry, churning out a steady stream of movies across various genres. The Golden Age was characterized by its glamorous stars, lavish productions, and escapist narratives.
Audiences flocked to cinemas to escape the realities of the Great Depression and World War II, finding solace in the enchanting world of movies. Iconic films like Gone with the Wind, 1939, Casablanca, 1942, and Singin' in the Rain, 1952, continue to captivate audiences today. This era also saw the emergence of influential directors such as Alfred Hitchcock, known for his suspenseful thrillers, and Orson Welles, whose groundbreaking film Citizen Kane, 1941, pushed cinematic boundaries. Section 5. Worlds Beyond Hollywood, the rise of international cinema. While Hollywood dominated the global film industry, other countries were developing their own distinct cinematic voices.
After World War II, a wave of international films gained recognition for their artistic merit and unique perspectives.
Italian neorealism, a movement characterized by its focus on social realism and working-class struggles, emerged in the aftermath of the war.
Films like Rome, Open City from 1945, and Bicycle Thieves from 1948 offered a stark and poignant glimpse into post-war Italy.
In Japan, directors like Akira Kurosawa gained international acclaim.
His samurai epics, such as Seven Samurai from 1954 and Rashomon from 1950, blended action, philosophy, and stunning visuals, influencing filmmakers worldwide.
Section 6. Technicolor Dreams and Digital Revolutions, Cinematic Innovations. Technological advancements continued to shape cinema throughout the 20th century. The introduction of colour film in the 1930s transformed the visual landscape of movies. The Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind, both released in 1939, showcased the magic of Technicolor, immersing audiences in vibrant new worlds. In the late 20th century, the advent of computer-generated imagery, or CGI, revolutionized special effects. Films like Star Wars in 1977 and Jurassic Park in 1993 utilized CGI to create spectacular visuals that were impossible to achieve with traditional effects. CGI opened up a world of possibilities for filmmakers, allowing them to bring to life creatures, worlds, and action sequences previously relegated to the realm of imagination. Section 7, Blockbusters and Beyond, the modern film landscape. The late 20th and early 21st centuries witnessed the rise of the blockbuster. Films like Jaws in 1975 and Star Wars in 1977 demonstrated the enormous profit potential of wide-release special effects-driven movies. The modern film industry became increasingly driven by box office returns, with studios investing heavily in franchises, sequels, and adaptations of popular books, comics, and video games.
Alongside big-budget blockbusters, independent cinema continued to thrive. Independent films often explored more personal, character-driven stories and provided a platform for emerging filmmakers to showcase their talent. The rise of film festivals like Sundance and Cannes provided a launching pad for independent films to gain recognition and distribution.
Section 8, the future of film towards new frontiers. In the digital age, cinema continues to evolve at a rapid pace. The rise of streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Disney Plus has transformed how audiences consume films. Streaming services offer viewers instant access to a vast library of content, challenging the traditional movie theater experience.
Virtual reality, or VR, and augmented reality, or AR, are emerging technologies with the potential to revolutionize cinema once again. VR films immerse viewers in the heart of the action, allowing them to experience stories from a first-person perspective. AR overlays digital elements onto the real world, creating interactive and immersive cinematic experiences.
Section 9, Cinema, a reflection of ourselves and our times. From its humble beginnings in the late 19th century, cinema has evolved into a powerful and ubiquitous art form. Throughout its history, cinema has reflected the social, cultural, and technological changes of the times. It has served as a mirror to our hopes, fears, and dreams.
Movies have the power to transport us to different worlds, introduce us to new perspectives, and evoke a range of emotions. Whether it's a silent film from the 1920s, a classic Hollywood musical, or a contemporary science fiction epic, cinema continues to captivate and inspire audiences worldwide.
As technology advances and storytelling methods evolve, one thing remains certain. The future of cinema is bright, and the journey through time will continue to enthrall us.